Hello, YouTube. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. This is Keith Kevin Ken. I'm Kevin. Time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. And of course, it's Saturday, which means two things. One, I upload later. I upload after YouTube watching, naps, cooking, everything. Two, Big Knife Day. Got a bunch of Amazon stuff in the mail, so I had to go down to the mail room and bring a big knife, and we had a great time. So we have a big knife today. Hope everyone's doing well. It is cold in many parts of the U.S. of A. It's Saturday, December 17th, 2016. Just 2 more weeks. Just 2 more weeks. And it'll be 2017 if you're watching it now. If you're watching this video now. Hey, you guys know on the weekend I'm not as I don't have it all down like I do on the weekday. On the weekday, I'm always trying to get it up by 11 o'clock, get this video up by 11 o'clock. And also I'm running off to work, so I'm in beast mode. On the weekends, I'm kind of like in kind of chill mode. So let's talk about the pocket dump deconstruction. What you see right there, I've taken a couple of pictures of, and I will post it on my Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken. At Keith Kevin Ken. Come over, join the feed. At Keith Kevin Ken. I'll post it in the next hour or two. The pictures. Turn my iPhone 6S Plus from photo to video, and now it's time for this pocket dump deconstruction. By the way, we've been doing this every single day for over 300 days. All of the daily pocket dump deconstructions are here on the channel. It's on a playlist. Go check it out. We also have a bunch of other playlists as well, so enjoy the videos. Don't forget to thumb it up. Don't forget to go crazy on the thumb ups. That's what keeps me going every single day, even on a Saturday when I'm groggy from a long nap. So go crazy on the thumb ups. Share. Let people know that we're out here every single day talking about knives. And of course, hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 2,000 subscriptions. And once we make 2,000, I'll be giving away 2 brand new Spyderco knives. At least one of them will be a sprint run, limited edition. So go crazy on that subscription button if you haven't subscribed yet. Man, am I off today or am I off today? I'm telling you. I apologize for that. I've been resting up. It was a rough week. So let's get into the pocket dump deconstruction. It's tag day, which means it is Saturday. I'm getting ready so that I go out and meet some friends on this Saturday. I love my tag on Saturdays, I'll tell you. Just a nice, wonderful chronograph. Man, I seem to be like, something's wrong. Now everyone's blowing horns outside my apartment. I don't know if you hear it. Feeling a little under the weather too, so if the timing's a little off, please forgive me. Hey, that's what happens when you do something every single day, right? Well, sick, whatever. Today, smoking, oh man, this is going to be a wonderful cigar. Sheesh. My friends are going to be so jealous. I love the Cuban cigar, Partagas Series P number 2. Just a wonderful cigar. The coin today is the first. Let's see if we can get some shade. The coin today is the 2007 Koala Bear, Australian Koala Bear coin. That's the first coin, the first Koala Bear coin. They have been doing a Koala Bear coin every single year since 2007, and that's the first one. Always carry a silver coin in my pocket for good luck. One of my vintage Coach thin wallets. Today, vodka. Let's put it over here. Vodka is happening today. And yeah, You know, it has been really hard waking up today. I woke up, I just kept falling asleep. I tried playing video games, old man on a video game. Battlefield 1, kind of fun. And then went back to sleep, tried to watch a movie, went back to sleep. I don't know, just catching up, I guess, from the weekday. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. So to keep me up, and plus knowing the folks that I'm going to talk to, I decided to go orange. A nice orange carry. In fact, the knife that got me excited about going orange is a knife that got away. And that happens almost every day for me. I get up, I say it's time to get ready for the pocket dump deconstruction. Monday through Friday, I upload around 11 o'clock. Saturday and Sunday, I do it late, usually late afternoon or in the evening like I'm doing today because, you know, got to have some weekend time. And I grab I know I have to meet some folks for dinners and drinks. So I'm getting ready for my carry. I love to have my pockets full. And I usually pick up the first knife that I'm really thinking about once I open up my Pelican cases. And I would say about 75% of the time, I then go to the middle knife that I pick to match the first knife. And then I go, yeah, maybe not the first knife. And that's what happened today. The one thing is the knife that I grabbed was orange. So we're going backwards today because everything feels backwards today. I went for the middle knife and I hadn't carried this knife in a long time. I decided to go everything 2016 since we're quickly running out of year 2016 days as I record this. It is Saturday, December 17th, 2016. So I decided to use all of my new knives that I purchased this year. So I picked this up as the middle knife and I went, you know what? I enjoyed my small carry yesterday. Let's go small again. And so this is a very small carry. And I decided orange because I've been having trouble staying up today. I don't know what the deal is. I think I was in so many meetings last week trying to stay up so much in a very busy work week that I kept drinking coffee, you know? And so I think because I haven't been on that high caffeine thing today, I've been catching up on sleep. This right here is just a nice knife. So this is another thing. At the end of 2015, around this time, the last 2 weeks of December, Spyderco came out with the first edition of this knife. It was the Brad Southern Positron, and that's what this is. So the Brad Southern Positron happened at the end of 2015, and then later on this year, Spyderco came out with a different variation. This is the Knife Center exclusive Spyderco Brad Southern Positron. The original Positron had G10, but this has this wonderful, I think it's wonderful. I do. And I know some people aren't into orange or real colorful knives, but a real nice orange, very smooth G10 as opposed to the black G10 of the original. It still has a 3-inch blade, wonderful flipper, by the way, just great. Instead of a black G10, this has, of course, orange all over it. Has the wire clip, which is great. One of the big differences, besides this being a sold-out Knife Center exclusive, is the original had S30V steel. This has S35VN steel. So the big difference is the steel, S35VN, as opposed to original S30V. And also, it's orange instead of black G10. Oh, man, what a nice knife. This really started out, the Positron at the end of last year really kicked off Spyderco going into hyperdrive, especially with flippers in 2016. I'm expecting the last two flippers that Spyderco has released for their 40th anniversary 2016. I found them. I've been holding off doing a new flipper video, and they should be in Tuesday or Wednesday. And when they do, I'm going to do the Spyderco flipper. It's amazing that Spyderco, that makes their name, now of course this is a flipper, makes their name out of the Spidey hole one-hand opener. They have gone crazy with the flippers. I can't wait to show you that. But this again, the Brad Southern Positron, this is the Knife Center exclusive. It's all orange, S35 VN steel 3-inch blade, and I just love it. Once I picked this up, I knew I was going to carry this, but I decided to go small, so I picked up another 2016 release from Spyderco. Oh yeah, it's the Firefly, the Spyderco's Firefly. I like smaller knives. Now, usually I'm talking about something like the Positron, around 3 inches. But I'll tell you what, this little Firefly is unfreaking believable. Oh man. So I figured let's do a little Firefly as a medium carry. And with the Firefly, they have carbon fiber bolster that goes into, again, orange, very, very smooth G10. This is different. This is more, wow, it feels nice. It almost feels like micarta. It really does, but it isn't. Spyderco does great job with their smooth G10. The carbon fiber is great on the bolsters. Nice on both of these. I'm usually not that thrilled with liner locks, but on both of these they do great with the liner lock, especially because they're so small. Really nice knife. Oh man, you have to love the Firefly. Orange G10, like I said, the carbon fiber bolsters, 2.7-inch blade, smaller than the Brad Southern Positron for my medium knife. VG10 steel, just a wonderful knife. If you like small knives and you haven't tried out the Firefly, give it a shot. This little clip is really nice. It works really great. Peter Carey, it's one of the Peter Carey Spydercos. Spyderco is having fun with their Peter Carey partnerships. Wow. In fact, one of the knives that I purchased is the Rubicon 2, which is coming. And then we have the Bradley Advocate coming as well. So two of the last two flippers, the last two knives presented by Spyderco in an epic 40th anniversary is going to be here Tuesday or Wednesday. And one of them is the last of the Peter Carey collaborations this year from Spyderco. And then I had to get my keychain knife, so I decided I'd go ahead and get the Manbug. And of course, since I'm talking about orange, I'd get the burnt orange Hap40 Manbug. If you haven't had a chance to get the Sprint Run Hap40 series, one of the Hap40 knives, you should try it out. They did the, let's see, on an off day if I can remember, they did in Hap40 with that burnt orange handle, they did the Ladybug, the Manbug, I don't know why I tried to do that, Delica, the Endura, the Stretch, and they did one other that I'm forgetting. I have a video on all of the Spyderco 2016 releases, all of the folders that Spyderco released this year in 2016, except the two new ones, that are coming into the in the mail. It shows you all the entire Sprint Run family of the Hap40 burnt orange collection. So go check that out. It's on this channel. It's part of the Spyderco Palooza collection. So go check it out. But this is the Manbug with Hap40 Sprint Run 1.95 inch blade. Of course, you guys know that the Manbug is a thicker with a slightly wider handle, thicker G10 FRN handle, fiberglass reinforced nylon than the Ladybug. Spyderco says a bunch of men didn't want to keep saying, yes, this is the Ladybug. They want a Manbug. I made a joke of that about a year ago. Now I'm just loving my Manbug. Sometimes I know people, it's on my keychain and people don't know the difference, right? And a lot of times when I'm carrying the Ladybug, I know it's stupid. I know, and I have some women watching these too. I know it's stupid because you know what? Men are simple. Simple and stupid. So even when at first I said, that's kind of crazy, man. Who cares if you're carrying a Ladybug? But now when people ask, when friends ask, or people at work, when I throw my keys up on my desk or whatever, ask what kind of knife it is, even if it's a Ladybug, I call it a Manbug, Spyderco Manbug. I lie. It's okay to do stupid lies, right? Again, that's the keychain knife, the Spyderco Manbug. Oh man, I'm running out of memory. Sheesh. Saturdays and Sundays always go crazy. That, my friends, that's the carry. I took a picture when it was all nice and pretty. I'm going to post it on my Instagram about an hour from now. The Instagram is at Keith Kevin King. Come join it. Come on, come join the Instagram. I post at least 4 times a day, sometimes more. You'll get a chance to see a lot of the collection that you don't see on the daily Pocket Dump Deconstructions. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. About 65% of the people who come in and watch these videos don't do it. But remember, we're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers. And when we do, we'll have the Spyderco knife giveaway. And one of them will be an exclusive Sprint Run. That, my friends, is my carry. That's going to be on Instagram all nice and pretty. But you know what? This ain't Instagram. And yeah, yes. I started 2016 with one Paramilitary 2. Digicam with the black coated blade. Yeah, it's true. Only one Paramilitary. I'm leaving 2016 with 6 Paramilitary 2s. Yeah. I purchased 5 Paramilitary 2s because Spyderco just went crazy with a lot of exclusives from a bunch of distributors. It started with this one for me. It's the Cutlery Shop exclusive Paramilitary 2, the orange G10 with the black blade. All of the Paramilitary 2s also played with a lot of different steels as well. This is CTS XHP, that great carpenter steel. Of course, everything else is pure Paramilitary with that compression lock. 3.4 inches. Yeah, they're all smooth. Aren't they? The Paramilitary 2 is just a class act. Look at it. I love all of the black highlights on that orange. This was the knife I picked up, folks. The Paramilitary 2 orange. I was ready to go. But once I got the orange Positron, I said, let's go a little bit smaller. But what a wonderful knife, man. Again, the collection of Paramilitary 2s is on that video where I talk about all the release Spyderco folders that's on this channel. I think Spyderco went crazy with the Paramilitary 2s. Number one, it's one of their best sellers. They know it's a favorite of people. You know, they're already set up to do this in production, so changing a couple of things like the color of the G10 or the blade steel or whatever is a little, probably it is easier than doing sprint runs. They did do a couple of sprint runs as well. But I think, too, they're getting ready for the Para 3. The brand new Paramilitary is going to be called Para 3. Everyone for years have been saying, how about a smaller Paramilitary? I'll tell you, I thought they weren't going to do it. Now, people were seeing the prototype at Blade Show and at SHOT Show. And some rumors were saying they were going to call it the Military Man. But boy, oh boy, Para 3 is coming in 2017. It's going to have a 3-inch blade. So if you can imagine a smaller Paramilitary 2, Para 3 will have a 3-inch blade. I can't wait to get it. I'll tell you, this year they released the Sage 5, which celebrated themselves, Spyderco, and this great compression lock. And that, of course, all of the Sages have a 3-inch blade. It's more of the leaf shape. This is kind of an elongated leaf shape, Spyderco leaf shape. So I can't wait to get a Para 3. I really can't wait to get a Para 3 in my hands. You guys know I like the smaller knives anyway. So it's 3-inch instead of the 3.4 inches. And I'd like to compare that to the Sage 3. But it's going to be a nice knife. That, my friends, is the knife that got away. But you know, on Saturdays, I go and pick up all my Amazon. I'm a big Amazon Prime guy. And I try to put a lot of them on Saturdays so I can go down and pick them up all at the same time. And when I go down, the front desk says, the boys are waiting for you. So I always bring them a big knife on Saturday. On Sunday, I pick up my Blue Apron. Man, they should pay me. I talk so much about it. But, you know, I'm a bachelor. And it helps me to learn how to cook. I'm an older guy, always wanted to try to learn how to cook. It's really nice. And so Saturdays and Sundays, I bring down a big knife. Today, woohoo! I love big knives. I don't carry a lot of them on EDC. And I know my favorite are smaller knives. But this is my Microtech Halo 5. Oh my goodness. I have a video on 11 of my Microtechs. I now have about 13 of them. But the Halo 5 is on it. Listen to this. Most of my out the fronts, all of my out the fronts are from Microtech. I just love what they do. All of them except this one is double action out the front. That means, you know, you flip the switch, it comes out. You pull the switch back and it goes back in. The Halo 5 is not. It's single action. You hit that button, it comes out in a blaze of glory. And then you pull it back. Like you cock it back. Listen to this. Yeah. This is the one where at night someone knocks on my apartment door. And what they hear is I go, who is it? Tanto blade, 4.6 inch of N690 steel, 4.6 inches of N690 steel, combo blade. I'm going to tell you, it's tactical, and I like a serrated blade on a tactical blade. You know, you can do practical things with it. But man, oh man, if I, sometimes I'm laying this, if I'm going into a certain situation that I'm a little shaky about, this is actually on my car seat, my passenger seat. But I love it. I'm allowed to have automatics where I live. If you're not, check out that video. You can enjoy automatics without owning them. But needless to say, the guys went crazy with this. Usually I bring some big knives and they're cutting up boxes and stuff. And then I bring some tactical knives and what they're doing is stabbing boxes and everything else. They love this knife. Oof, I don't blame them. That, my friends, is the big Saturday knife, the mailroom knife for today. There you have it. I enjoy talking to you guys. You have a perfect day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and thumb it up. Keep it going. I'll tell you, your thumb ups is why on a Saturday when I'm dragging, not feeling all that well, I wanted to make sure to do a video for you. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.